Hey, welcome. I got my power back. I restarted my computer. I had to turn it back on. Now I'm opening up all my platforms, okay? But I am back here. I'll be trading. So what I want to do is like refresh this, reload my historical data because it doesn't look good. I had to disconnect because I was out of power and my battery backup was about to die, so I needed to disconnect. Like it took me like 3 4 minutes to for the power to come back. That's pretty odd. All right, I'm working right here. All right. I'm working within the office because I'm turning on my other computer. I have other accounts running in my computer, so I want to be sure that computer is running smoothly. Let me open up my trade station so I can have my thanks, buddy. Oh my god. I'm going to open my trade station. I will have to disconnect this account again and reconnect them because the data is not good. All right, so now I have good data here. Cool. All right. All right. So finally, the tick chart is diverging a little bit. All right, let me connect the other account. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. For those just coming into the live stream, I was out of power. Power came back on, and I'm trying to reopen everything here. Okay. So it came to my supply 680, starting to give up some of its gains. Now here you have a better, here you have a good area to short from. You have the divergence on the tick chart. All right, now I'm going to test my all right, let's test my orders here. Here, there, nice. Everything is executing perfectly. Just come here. All right, let's go review my risk. $266 to 70, 65, 65, 1.2% of my account. Short. Yo, this thing is, yeah, that's the thing. If people don't refresh, they're not gonna see me. My power is back finally. All right, I could have taken that trade already, but I was not in my computer. I did not have computer, so what do I need here is for this trade, it could even break to the upside a little bit, and then I will take it coming down. Let's go see the dollar. All right, so the dollar is reacting a little bit to the upside. Actually, I want the dollar to come back down to this consolidation area. Yeah, the majority of the people are going to just close YouTube or go to another channel, and they won't realize I'm here. All right. So I haven't taken any trade. The power went off in my house, so I had to like restart everything. I haven't taken any trade. 680 was my supply, and it comes from this. Comes from this. Right, it's a huge supply, so I wouldn't be impressed if we get like deeper inside this thing. Hopefully, I will get the community tab so I can notify you guys on whatever I'm going to do. Yeah, I know. I did have, if you guys saw my previous, oh my God. If you guys saw the live, I had 680, but I was dealing with these things to restart my computers and stuff. So at this point, if it comes back, yeah. Yeah, I know, like, damn. I think it's the 13th, right? Today's October 13th. Bad luck. Just kidding. That's fine. I will appreciate if you like this video so we get notified and the algo just pushes to more traders. To the downside, MS. Let me check on the demand side because we want to be aware of that too. All right, on the demand side. Realistically, I do think this area is not bad. It's not 680, but I can take it with a lower risk. I will put like 130 bucks. Just because of the location is not the best one, right? So I do have this one on this pivot, right? We haven't have a retest of this pivot. It coincides with this one too. Now, because of that, I will even lower my risk. Such a low probability trade, but let me see if we can jump into the trade. The tick chart does not look ideal right now. Let's see when it gets there. What if I want to scale out here? 2.5, okay. There you go. Yeah, so I have a very small trade right there. Very small. Let's see if we can get filled in. It's a minuscule trade. Let me see what the dollar is. Well, the dollar is retracing a little bit. Let's see if we can have some push. If not, it's going to be like quarter of our that I'm risking $60 just to take the trade. It's not a high probability because of the location of the supply, okay? I'm accounting for the continuation to the downside. Yeah, we got stopped out. It's not bad. $70. You see how lower probability, low expectancy trades. All right, so definitely the momentum here was on my favor. We had the drop and then I got in here. Now the invalidation point must have been this one, but for me to risk less money, I just put it closer. Right now it's working. It's okay, whatever. I just put a very, very small risk, like 1/4 bar, just to try to join the trend. Like if you guys follow my trades, I like to get in extremes. This one was definitely in the middle of the chart. Okay. I was aggressive cutting my risk because I know it's not a high probability trade. Good. Nice. Yeah, it's minus 2,000. It's gonna be tough for it to come back to positive territory. And the tick chart is having a lot of divergence, right, to the downside. So that's why I was, before I disconnect, I was calling the short into the next supply, but oh my god, got out of power, and you know the story. Now that I took this one loss here on a very small risk, I think it's time for me to reevaluate my mindset. I didn't really need to take that trade. I just felt like I was missing out, probably. It looks like the dollar has no floor for now. It's coming back to this area that was bouncing at 10 in the morning. But actually, with the CPI news, it just cleared out everything, all the orders that were to the left. So I probably want to see the dollar hitting new lows. Below 113.24. I figured to stop this momentum to the downside, it has to be some sort of institution, a big institution buying this thing. Could even be the Fed. Try to stop the bloodbath. Mm-hmm. It gets oversold at some point, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, it has an impulsive and corrective moves. So it doesn't come just down or it goes just up. Like it retraces, it moves. So it has an impulsive move and then it corrects. And then it continues into the impulsive direction, which is down this year. And then it corrects to the upside and so on. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have it here. Let me put it back on. Yeah, same thing. A few things that the VIX could be telling us, like The market don't care about the drop or inflation, whatever. Yeah, obviously it's dropping, but they don't think that the market is going to collapse to a point that some liquidation, liquidation sell-off might happen. Today is not a liquidation sell-off. Look at that. There are no margin calls today. It could, but I don't have the dollar. The dollar is still going up, and bond yield still positive. So the higher probability is to the short side. Now it's been going up since the open, right? It's an obvious retracement right there. Look, if I take a trade, it's because I have the setup. I'm not gonna overthink, right? If it comes down and I have the setup to take a retracement to the long side, then I will. Now, the worst thing we can do, or I could do, is try to guess the direction. I want the setup and everything aligned for me to execute. But for me to tell you what it's going to do right now, it's going to go back or it's going to go up or down, it's hard. It's impossible for me to know. That's why I have management rules when I have a trade running. Is if things change, I have some rules, like it's either a loss, a break even, or a target, right? With the caveat of the scale out thing. That's when I am in a trade. But if I am not in a trade, it's hard for me to tell where it's gonna go. Oh, that's fine, MB. That's cool. We have minus 9%. Yeah. Look, every time the market drops so hard, it gets oversold. Investors are attracted to the market. That's why we have this sort of behavior, right? There might be people buying because they see it too cheap. Look, I have 679. If I have the setup right there, I would put the order. If the tick chart breaks to the upside and like aggressively, I will not put the order. 2 more minutes for the 7-minute to close. We might have another breakout there. Who knows? Yes, a few minutes ago. Thanks, buddy. Smash that like button so we can notify other traders that we're back. Now the ADQD is trying to push higher. Also the tick chart. Tick chart is trying to push higher. It's 1 more minute for the 7 minute. And it's gonna close with the 3 minute. All right, so I have that trade on. Let's see if we can get filled in this one. Forget about it. The tick chart changed completely. Now, I'm gonna get filled when the tick chart is at its lows. That's not good. See if we can re-engage here. How much was this? Here's the 1-to-1. Yeah, at this point, the 7 minute looks pretty bullish along with the 3 minute. Yeah, the R2Y is breaking to the upside as well. Yeah, the dollar is breaking down. That's good. It's almost giving up everything that went up. So this is actually a good, I think it's a good area to short from. All right, today looks like my execution is not the best one. Just hesitating here. I took the short there. Now the right one, I just missed it. I had the order, I canceled it because of the tick chart. The worst part here is that I have nowhere to enter this trade. Is there 79? But at this point, um, I think this is a good place to trade from the 67. But for me, it'll be too much of a risk. Yeah, but we need to be patient here. All right, new 7 minute. New 7 minute candle. Hmm. Would have been a break-even trade anyway. Yeah. Um, for middle long, I do have a 588. 588. New 30-minute in 1 minute. The 7 minute is spectacular to the short side. It's a huge rejection. But there are 2 more minutes to go. So ideally, if this thing closes below here and then it rejects for a continuation. All right, so the dollar is at a 6:45 in the morning 6:45 in the morning pivot, but the explosion started at 8:30 with the CPI, but 8 o'clock is the consolidation, so we might have some room on the dollar. Inventories on crude oil are freaking high. Freaking high. Let's go see crude oil. Still holding. It's holding the demand that we had. All right, so 20 seconds for the 7 minute. Let's see if we can have the push. So NQ minus 0.8%, just recovering from the lows. Okay, this surprises you. Like you cannot try to understand what the market does. It's really just base your trading off of technicals and that's it. I didn't see any long, I'll tell you. Dollar is now negative for the day. Not much. Still holding right there. Obviously, there's a lot of supply for the dollar right there. Bond yield still up for the day, 2%. VIX is negative. VIX is negative. And the tick chart couldn't be more positive. This is amazing. Yeah, like what else can we do? It's very surprising though, but it is what it is. We need to adapt, right? Sometimes we will have this thing. It's coming to the pivots created on the pre-market on the overnight before the drop. So that's 802. Finally, the dollar got to the point where the move from the CPI started. And we have the low of the week right here before the move. That is 79 one quarter, 79 one quarter. Yes. I think short squeeze might be. We can find gazillion number of reasons, but the market is just recovering. I do have this area right there. 764 is the pivot from the week before the CPI move. Is the low of the week before the CPI move. Now we're starting to see some divergence in the tick chart. Now we have a nice divergence though. Where's the dollar? The dollar is coming down. It is at the start of the move though. The dollar gave up everything. The market hasn't. It's like 1% different. Look, the good thing is I just took a minuscule loss right there. $70 does nothing. It's like quarter of a bar of 1 hour, so I'm okay. Now I do have a huge divergence, and this red line is the pivot from the overnight. Was a low on the overnight. If we happen to take a short, the good thing is that if you see the 7-minute on the any other chart, you have a clear path to the downside. You don't have this, right? So up to this point is it's like 100 points of room right there. Of course, yes. The dollar is in the area that caused the explosion from CPI, but this thing is not there. The market was 936, so it hasn't recovered everything yet. In the meantime, the dollar gave up everything, and I do have some divergence here. So I want to be patient. I want to be very patient. If we have an explosion to the downside, I will put the order limit right here. If we have an explosion to the downside. Continues to diverge. Yeah, that's short squeeze. That is short squeezing. These are stops getting triggered. That's short squeeze for sure. All right. So I'm gonna stay away from this thing. It's too volatile. Look, I have 901. Where is this? 10. So this is the squeeze. Look at this. This is the this is the divergence. Look at that. Oh, now the tick chart is breaking to the upside. Yep. Those are the shorts covering, guys. Those are the short covering. See if the dollar broke to the downside. Yes. Dollar is breaking down. Big time. What do you mean? Yeah, this is sad. We had a story here, and the good part is that, at least for me, I don't know you guys, right? I was not shorting along the way. I was just waiting for the setup. The setup was not there. Actually, I did have one. I took it. It was a pretty bad trade, but I knew from the beginning, so I lowered my risk. So I kept it to $100, and I lost $69 plus commission, right? So that's insignificant for me. So I haven't taken any other trade yet because of the setups. right? Now, you tell me why you didn't take the loan, because I didn't have the setup. Yes. MS, go see the ADQD, bro, if you're there. Is at a positive number. When we were checking, the ADQD was a minus 2,000, right? I know it sounds crazy, and it might be a little little crazy, but I think the dollar is still in the same area, right? I think the dollar might come back up. Let's see. Or we will have plus 1% today, and I will not take any trade, right? Until this thing is like this. Oof, the daily chart is beautiful. Daily chart is amazing. We're about to break the overnight high, guys. What do you love, MB? The squeeze? Shorts bleeding? It's hard to stay disciplined, though. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Well, the VIX above 30, right? 5,000 point swing? No. Well, shit. Got you. When you're planning to retire? Oh, okay. So you need that money already. All right. So the dollar is, wow. Dollar is really dropping. It got me. It got me big time. I didn't read it correctly. I do try my best, but sometimes it's very hard to read this thing. I was accounting for the dollar to bounce at any time. Now it's approaching some demands that I have there. 112.36. I will pay attention to this on 969. If we are really bullish, well, if it's within 6 minutes, I won't take it. So I need to wait 7 minutes. Okay, 6 and 30 seconds. I'm gonna take a few minutes off. Okay, coming back. Yo, Stack. If you're there, just type in. Stack, if you're listening, please shoot me an email at tradingfutureslive@gmail. He probably went away, but see how can we help him? See how can we help him? Yeah, I he's probably gone already, but tomorrow I will ask him to shoot me an email so I can help him in any way. Yeah, no, trading is pretty hard. You need help. There's no way you're gonna do it by yourself. Well, at least that was my case. I bet some people could or can, but look, here's when you have to recognize that you're improving. Oh, give me 1 second. Even though I read the market completely wrong, um, I'm not losing money. I'm not making money either. But at this point, given the fact that I read the market so badly, I never saw the long though. I never saw the long. Good. There's a lot of satisfaction on helping other people though. Personal satisfaction. Yes. But we need to live with it. Like I'm not gonna read the market right every day. Like I make mistakes like I've said in the past. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have this type of days, but you don't lose money or you lose a little, and your good days offset those bad days, then you're set. All right, if my power went off without rain, now that it's raining, I cannot even imagine what's going to happen. So this 7 minute candle was a higher volume, even higher than the drop itself. Let me show you. All right, so here you can see this is the high, this is the volume for the drop, right? It's something like 38,000 contracts. And this candle on the 7 minute has 52,000. So a lot of stops were triggered here. A lot. So all this move is probably completely gone. I mean the selling pressure from that. You go see the dollar coming down. All right, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this short. Let's see. It is just 2 micros. Um wow. All right, we're in it. It looks like more continuation. Yeah. So the dollar is coming to a demand right there, 112.35. It's gonna be my last trade today, though. Yeah, that's it. That's it, guys, for me. Minus $200. Not a good day, but it is what it is. It's good for me just to probably turn the computer off and come back tomorrow. Wow. We did have a 5% swing on the NQ. 5% swing. Yeah. It is I would say improbable, but it is what it is. We need to keep these days controlled. We need to keep these days under control if we want to be profitable, right? Yeah. It has a tremendous swing, but I didn't capitalize on it. And that's how I trade. I need to adapt, right? If I didn't read the market well, I need to accept that I'm not doing it correctly, and then just understand that I'm not doing it correctly, right? Got nothing to do with the market. The market is gonna do its thing. But bro, the low today was, wow, 10,470, 10,470, 600 points. Wow. Well, what do you mean? No, my data is probably less than 1 second lagging from the exchange. No, I don't think. I think it's pretty accurate. No, high volatility days are like this. Like, what else can you do? Now, one thing that I have noticed, for instance, twice I got stopped out, right? And I heard the sound stop filled before the candle was printed, but it's probably less than 1 second. Yeah, like I'm not gonna take any other trade, regardless, sim or no sim. I'm not gonna take any other trade. I think if the market comes down, fine. If the market goes up, fine. I'm just not reading well. This is me. It got nothing to do with the market. If I would have seen the long, I would have had a spectacular day to the upside, but I didn't see the long anywhere. Okay, I know it was consolidating here. Then we opened up. When was it we opened? Here, right? This is the overnight low. No, there's no long for me. I'm just checking the chart. Here, 528 never revisited. Never came back. I don't have any long. And after it's gone, it's gone. Probably. But at this point, the dollar was up, coming back to demand to take this, right? The move up, the retracement, the retest, and then the entry. Probably this, but very unlikely. I was thinking in short all the way here, right? Remember, it's 10,600, still below my supplies. I would have never taken this longs, okay? So that's fine. I didn't see the long anywhere. What do you mean? If it's going up, you try to short? That's a very common problem that I had also, and I had to work my bias. I was always biased to the short side, regardless of what the market was doing. And 2020 was a very tough year because I was biased to the short side all the way. Okay. All the market did was going up. But I'll try to convince you with numbers. Right now we are in a bear market, but in a bull market, 56% of the days close green. So being long at any time, any day, is more probable that the short, right? Just looking at previous 100 years of data on bull markets and bear markets, the average is 56% of the days close green. Okay, so just starting from that point, the long is more probable, right? Okay, but you need to see the environment. You need to see what is happening in the environment. And I know I didn't read the market well today, but I like to do this pre-market analysis where I look at the dollar, I look at the yields, I look at the VIX and other assets, right? So I want to have a broad picture of what is going on. So I'll give you a cheat sheet. If the bond yields is going up along with the dollar, both of them, that's a short in the equity markets. If they are going down, yields are going down along with the dollar, that means a long on the equity markets, right? Today is mixed. Today is very much mixed. So the yields are steady, but the DXY is dropping, right? So when you have a mixed day, then you have to rely on any other indicator, right? I don't use indicator. I use market internals. So I use the tick chart. I use this thing. See that? So this is a cyclical chart. On the upper side of the chart, plus 1,000. That's an exhaustion pattern. And I'll point out here. I'll show you some divergence here. All right, let me show you. So how do I read this? 1139, right? I mark up this high, and I mark up this high, right? So this market is going up here. Okay, so this is 39, and this is 41. So I come here, and I want to see 39, right? 39 is right here. So this is the high for 39. Right? And then 41 is right here. It's lower. You see? It's a bit lower, But let's use this one. This one is 22, where the market was at 22. The market at 22 was right here. There you go. So here, I don't know if you guys follow me. Here you have a clear divergence here going on the tick chart. You see? You come here. This is 22. Let me put it here. And this is coming down. Right? Or at least pretty much equal, right? Still a downward slope, right? But you see how the market is going up. So every time it approaches to this level, it's a sign of exhaustion, right? The divergence. Every time it comes back to this level, close to the trend line, the market will be exhausted now. Okay, so, but also you could have, and here's the risk that you take in any trade, is completely random. Let's say you're putting a short when the thing is coming here, right? And it goes through, right? If it goes through, then you will lose the trade, right? But that's how I use this thing. That's how you can spot reversals, right? That's how you can spot reversals. If you have a nice area right here to short from, and you have the divergence, and you have this guy, I call him the king. I call it the king. Sorry about this. So this is the dollar, right? So this is the demand that I have, 112.36. Is bouncing off of that, right? So if this thing comes to demand and you have a short divergence on the tick chart, that's the perfect storm for you to short. Okay? Now, regardless of what you have, if you have those things aligned and so on, the outcome of every single trade is completely random. That's one thing that I had to understand the hard way. Cool. Which one? Is a custom made indicator? Is an add-on or? Oh, gotcha. My chart is pretty much. Oh, okay, cool. So my chart is pretty much clean. I don't use indicators. I just use the internals as an indicator. So a red day today, nothing that is gonna make me lose my my sleep, but it's really frustrating sometimes because you really want to make money, right? I think it's part of human behavior that you want to try to force the things your way. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I also look at all four equity markets just to spot the big picture. Nice, Benny. Welcome to the channel, though. Thanks. I guess this is not a text for us, right, Tyros? That's fine. Oh, no, no, I don't have a class to sell you. I've been consistent for 1 year. Oh, that's 10 years, stars. So you're a lot more experienced than me, though. I appreciate Tyros that you're spending your time here, guy. It's very good. Yes. All right, so it's noon already. Like I said, I'm not gonna take any other trade. I think I'm gonna close this, right? Very difficult day for me. Took one trade, I lost it. The other one was a very small trade. I lost it as well. I was pretty much not accurate. Nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna close the live stream. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Okay. Uh, click that like button. Subscribe if you can. If you like what I do here. Okay. Thanks, Taurus. Thanks, Benny. Of you guys. See you tomorrow. Okay. Pre-market 8:50 and then 9:25. See you later.